What's going on, guys? Special day today, first morning of ICAST 2017. We got a special episode of What's New TW for you. Everything on the table here is an ICAST release item. All this stuff's going to be available for pre-order. We got some imaging samples. We can give you guys a first-hand look at what's going to go out during the next 3 days. First one we're going to get into is one that's pretty exciting, is the new Yo-Zuri Knuckle bait. As you can see, probably one of the most innovative wire bait, kind of not a spinner bait kind of designs. As you can see, it's got this round ball on here. I've seen footage of this thing underwater. It shakes back and forth like a knuckle ball. Produces a bunch of vibration and something, the fish have never seen before. Great design by Yo-Zuri. They got two different ball styles on it. The solid painted ones have rattles inside, and these other clear ones have that prism finish inside to put out a little bit more flash. Great new innovative design by Yo-Zuri. Check those guys out. All right, we got a whole bunch of stuff from Livetarget, guys. Not all of it is, I don't have all of it on the table, but I have some to show you. First one is a new hollow body popping frog. Great new popping frog design. A little bit thinner profile than their normal hollow body frog. They didn't just put a popper mouth on their old frog. It's completely redesigned bait. So a little bit more streamlined, gonna cast great. Got that soft popper mouth on the front, gonna spray a ton of water. So great new frog by Livetarget. All right, a few new swim baits that they've added to the lineup. The first one is their sucker swim bait. Your legs have suckers in them and bass are eating them. That sucker swim bait's gonna be deadly. One that I'm excited about, it's gonna be deadly out here in a lot of these California lakes, is their new Hitch swim bait. They got a couple patterns in them, a couple different sizes. Gonna be good for anything from 2-pound bass all the way up to those 10, 12 pounders that we like to fish for out here in California. One that I'm pretty excited about is their new Bluegill swim bait. This little snack size guy right here looks just like a live bluegill. They got a bunch of great color patterns in this one. And be sure to check out that new bluegill one as well. One bait that Livetarget's coming out that I'm pretty excited about is this new spinner rig. You can see compact profile, got that bait ball schooling effect to it. 3 teasers on the top, spinner blade, then you got your main bait right here. So it's gonna be perfect for you guys that are in areas that you're not allowed to throw a full 5, 3, 2-wire Alabama rig or umbrella rig style bait, restricted to one hook. Or you just don't want the wear and tear of throwing that, that big of a setup that weighs 3, 4, 5 ounces. This is gonna be a great alternative. You can even throw this on a spinning rod if you wanted to. So, awesome little bait ball schooling presentation here, the spinner rig. All right, up from Jenko, we got a couple items here. This first one right here is their trimmer shad. We got them in 5-inch and 7-inch models. Now these are made to go directly onto those Tennessee River trimmer shad heads, kind of those larger scrounger style heads. I know this style of fishing is getting real popular out in the East Coast, especially with you ledge guys. So, instead of some of your plain soft jerkbait style baits, now you got something with a little bit more detail, gill plates, molded scales on there, 3D eyes, so a great soft plastic for that style of fishing. A couple new ones from Jenko as well. We got their new underspin head. Has their great swim bait style head on here, low center of gravity, double wire keeper on it, big oversized hook, ball bearing swivel, and then you got that premium willow leaf blade on the bottom. So if you guys like to fish underspins, looking for something maybe a little bit more heavy duty, check out these from Jenko. All right, one that I thought was really cool is their new creature weight. Now it's not lead, it's not tungsten, it's a lead alloy, super hard. Got a polished through hole on it, so it's not gonna chafe your line up, but it's got those molded in 3D eyes on there. But the way the weight is centered on this, it's gonna allow your bait to kind of glide down and not fall straight down. So you have that little bit of a glide presentation to it, so it's gonna trigger a lot more baits with your Texas rig creature baits there. So a cool little weight from Jenko. Got a couple new things from Jackall coming out. This one right here is a new KR frog. Small, compact body frog. Totally redesigned body on this frog, and not like anything else I've ever seen in a regular hollow body frog. So this thing moves a tremendous amount of water the way the body's shaped, and it's gonna allow you to effortlessly walk the dog with it. And it's super soft plastic, so it pops down real quick. Got an EWG style hook on there, gonna have great hookup ratio. Got a bunch of great patterns. My favorite, the little bluegill guy on there. It's a new frog by Jackall. All right, next one up is their Neko Flick Shake. So everyone knows how good the original Flick Shake worm is. Now Jackall's brought you a Neko style worm with a fatter head, a little bit bigger egg sac on it, perfectly weighted up for fishing the nail rig. Put a nail in the head. Got plenty of plastic, so it's not gonna fall out. You got plenty of room on there. So great little finesse presentation. Also good for your drop shots, ball heads, darter heads, split shots, anything like that. Great new little worm from Jackall. All right, next from Jackall is their new Rerange Jerkbait. Large jerkbait, guys, for imitating those large bait fish. This thing's awesome, got a bunch of innovative features in it. One thing I like about most in it, it's got a tungsten weight transfer system. The tungsten ball is actually fluorine coated, so it slides back and forth very easily, not gonna get stuck, but it allows you to cast a mile and then pop back in place and deliver that, you know, wild, erratic action. So looking for a larger size jerkbait for those bigger, for imitating those bigger bait fish, check out the new Jackall Rerange. All right, from Yum, we got a new Finesse Worm. It comes in 2 sizes, I believe 4 and 6 inch. Got a ton of ribbing on it, super tough plastic, so it's gonna, you know, withhold a lot of fish attacks, not gonna just catch one fish and blow out the whole side and need a new one. So it's gonna withhold a lot of strikes, but also has that flat bottom on it, almost like an old school hand pour worm, so it's gonna be perfect for shaky heads, stuff like that, you know, even kind of ball darter heads. Anything you wanna do with this worm, it's gonna be great. Next up from Trapper, we got their new Trapper treble hook. Now Trapper is one of the most innovative hook companies that came out in the last year or so. We've done really well with their single hooks. Now they got a new treble hook with that innovative Trapper box design. As you can see, this is a nasty looking treble hook, guys. You know, if you get a fish pegged on this thing, they're not going anywhere. When a fish gets down past those 90-degree bends, those 90 degrees work against the fish, eliminating almost any ability they have to throw the hook. So if you're trying to, you know, increase your hookup and land ratios, definitely want to check out these new Trapper trebles. All right, next up from Spro, another great deep crank we got the Little John Super DD. Much larger than the last deep diving Little John crankbait. I believe it still weighs in about an ounce, but it's got this huge thick bill on it, almost like a square bill on the front, so it's gonna deflect great off cover. This one doesn't have hooks on it because this one's only an imaging sample, but they're gonna come stock. Gamakatsu hooks on them just like all the Spro crankbaits do. So if you guys are out ledge fishing, I know it's the time of the year, you're looking for those 20-foot diving crankbaits, check out the new Spro Super DD. All right, last up from Booyah, we got the Christie Selects Frog Kit. Awesome little frog kit, hand selected by Jason Christie himself with the 3 frogs that he uses the most. There's a description on the back for each one of these frogs for the situations and the time of year, time of day, you know, water clarity, everything like that when he uses these 3 specific frogs. So just looking to upgrade your frog arsenal a little bit, but get 3 to get the job done every day, check out the new Christie Frog Kit by Booyah. All right, guys, for more information on the products seen here today, please click the link or the shop in the description. And be sure to stay tuned because the rest of the day today, Thursday and Friday, we're going to be putting out hundreds of videos of all the latest ICAST coverage. You're not going to want to miss it.